everyone. Ooh. Man. Hello, everyone. I'm going to click in here. Welcome back to God of War. Gardevoir, everyone's favorite Pokemon. I am playing on the hardest difficulty on PC because it's beautiful on PC. It is a work of art. I mean, it always was, but it's even more of a work of art on PC. And I am just loving this revisit of this amazing game. But hardest difficulty, because that's rad. And just at the tail of my... Moved monitors again. Okay. At the tail of last play session, I decided to heroically shift to mouse and keyboard and see what I could do, which is very chaotic, given that this game is extremely difficult, even when you know what buttons to hit. So I decided to make it even harder on myself by making that process harder. Display. What number are we today? All right, number 3. Here we go. That's the one weird quirk it has, and it actually might be with my system, because Doom Eternal does the same thing. I think Windows actually messes up my monitor numbering. Pretty sure. But this is a candle game, so I'm going to light the candle cam. I guess the candle cam's already been lit. I will light the candle on candle cam. Love this little thing. It's about the small things in life. And I have to, hold on, I have to move my lattice work of arms to be able to... There we are. There we are. Properly center that for maximum symmetric framing. Problem is often the wicks aren't in the middle of the wax, so I have to rotate it around so it's sort of centered like that. And not throw anything displeasing into the framing of the candle cam. Yeah, save point achieved, everyone. Guess what? You made it. You made it most of the way through Monday. Actually, hold on. Let me scoot this in a bit. I can scoot the keyboard more forward. I love it when it sputters like that. The candle sensing my murderous intent. Okay, just doing a little palm check, making sure that this isn't going to set any of my cords on fire. Okay, there we go. Alright, this section might be too loud. Just remember, every day is a half day if you just fucking leave. Well said, verbose toast. Alright, let me think about this. Control is axe throw, Q is unsheath, R is reload, E is use, F is boy. F is boy arrow. Okay. I think I got this. Ha! And if I want to throw them, like, ooh, I hit right click. I hit right click. Wait. I beat this encounter. Yes. Okay. And now I can get back to solving this puzzle. Yes, Marzard. I'm trying to learn this game on keyboard and mouse, and I'll tell you why. There is one pretty big functional problem with the controller. It's ideal for this game in all ways, except you cannot, and the game gives you no option to rebind. Hold the left stick to tell Kratos where to attack. Look in a different direction with the right stick and dodge. Like you can't hit both sticks and A at the same time. And there are a lot of situations in the game where you need to do that. You need to be looking at where the enemies are and be ready to dodge and holding a direction and attacking at the same time. Now, I'm curious if the WASD is going to get me in trouble. Like, the trade-off might be that Kratos doesn't always attack the right person, because I have the camera pointed in this direction, and I really only have 8 directions to tell Kratos where to attack. So, yes, Akiva, you are correct. The situation is ultimately...
I don't think that's a good idea. You might snap the rope.
...is actually ultimately fixed with the Cyber Claw. Fuck, is this the first game that's truly for the Gamer Claw? But I already have the candle. I have the candle. How do I do candle and claw? Fuck, I have to relearn the controls like all over again. Every game is for the claw. That's true. It's actually true. The only game that might not be for claw is a racing game. Okay. Tell you what. The concern...
Maybe we should find a way up to it.
The concern is that Kratos might start hitting the wrong person. Like, if I'm attacking this way and I have to look behind. I can do that. Kratos always attacks to the front of camera. Maybe I misunderstood how this works. I thought you had to hold the direction the left stick would tell him where to attack. But you can't attack backwards. I never even thought about that. You have to quick turn and then attack to do that. So you can't decouple the direction Kratos is attacking and where the camera is looking on mouse keyboard. But I think you can rotate the camera while he's attacking. And it doesn't twirl him around. This is bizarre. It might not even be in the game's mechanics to do what I want to do. Check controller for the same behavior? Yeah, sure, I guess. Okay, yeah, controller does the same thing. Yeah? It was never really a thing with controller, though, so... Now I'm curious. If I'm comboing an enemy, and I turn the camera to look behind me, what is Kratos going to do? Is Kratos going to continue attacking that enemy, and the camera will just track forward? Or will Kratos break combo and just turn around and attack air? When you start an attack, I thought it locked you into that direction. Well, like, look at this. So, like, Kratos doesn't turn as fast as the camera, but he does. He definitely turns with the camera. Oh, I didn't change the category. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna get a little spicy with my title. Right, when you start it, yeah, it kind of locks you, but Kratos rotates as long as you're not attacking an enemy. So here's what I'm curious about. If I attack an enemy, well, I guess I just already laid out my curiosity. I wonder if Kratos is attacking an enemy. If you don't explicitly hold another direction, will he continue to attack that enemy as long as you're just tapping buttons? You're attacking attack buttons. There might be like soft combat lock-on.
We need to free the rope from under the mess you created up there, boy.
Maybe there's a way up there through that passage that opened.
We will see.
Also, I looked for mods. There's a lot of reshades and stuff. That's typically like what hits early, is you can just sort of open up a reshader and tweak some values and stuff. Maybe I'm trivializing shader work, but nothing too formative yet. You can't be Shrek. It's silly. There were screenshots on Reddit of a mod that ostensibly let you be CJ from Grand Theft Auto in this game already, but it's not a Nexus mod. Maybe it's out somewhere else. Yeah, I'm really hoping for Fat Kratos. Gotta have dad bod Kratos.
I was wondering who woke up every Draugr in the mountain. Should have figured.
You had a way around the Black Breath all along.
Now don't go thinking I could have gotten you past it, you big sack of meat. I got ways around most everything, especially up here. Time was, my folk had the run of this joint. Improved the design of the Jotnar traps and built workarounds to boot. Why you think they're so devious? Oh, that reminds me. Watch out for traps.
Mods that turn Kratos into Grimace from McDonald's. Kratos swapped with really anyone else would be instant comedy in this game. Ronald McDonald. Pretty much, I can't think of anyone that wouldn't work. Guy Fieri. Excuse me, Fieri. Shinji. Elmo. It's all perfect. All absolutely perfect. Margaret Thatcher.
Let's do it.
Ernest P. Worrell. Ooh. What's the go? I guess I can just use the mouse. H. Everyone loves hitting H for upgrade. H means hell yeah, upgrade that bow.
Don't shoot straighter than straight. What'd you forget? Okay, if that'll hold you for now.
It is a little... I always find it a little bizarre in PC interfaces when it's a lot of like hold to do thing, but I guess if you're selling stuff, yeah, that would be good. That's a good menu to not accidentally bump buttons on.
Well, see you next time you need something.
Confused. What do I have for a pommel right now? Well, no, I can do better than that, right?
Let's get to it.
Activation chance. Do pommels, when it says high activation chance, does it just mean on any hit? After launching... Oh, no, it says that. Never mind. After launching an enemy into the air. My bad. I remember these being a little weird. It was at the end. I remember these being a little weird because, like, the times you need perks, it's actually really hard to launch enemies if they're, like, over-leveling you. So that one ends up having a narrow band of usability. This seems the best. Because, like, if you really need to, you can just sit back and, like, farm health bursts. Let's see if I remember that it's there. Got to level 3, though. That's nice. Maybe I was already there. Can't upgrade my axe.
Something on your mind, boy?
Another enchantment.
I'm sure your winning smiles armor enough, but why take chances?
Kratos looks like Winnie the Pooh. He's a chunky fella wearing this. And I know it's not very fashionable. And that's unfortunate. But it is the collision of... It's just the most economical thing right now. Let's see. I get a... generate a better enchantment, because all those are kind of useless. Never mind. Those are kind of pointless too.
Yeah, next time.
Alright. Let's get some chump stats out of it. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Alright. Continuing on with my journey.
What?
Yeah, I actually know nothing about Moon Knight.
It is a mountain.
Oh.
Big.
Pretty big fan of Moon Knight memes, though. Yeah, Moon Knight memes are solid. It's weird because like Deadpool is supposed to be the meme lord of the Marvel universe, but Moon Knight is the new kid on the block. Deadpool's pretty passé though, right? He has different personalities? Okay. That can make for a pretty fun character. He's like schizophrenic Batman? Oh. Who doesn't like that? That seems like an interesting thing to try to tackle now. I feel like you'd have to be very, I guess, considerate with how you depict the condition. No, you're here, Dracula, you big fucking nerd. Anyone who calls Dracula a nerd is okay in my book. Well, everything got infected by spores or something, and since Moon Knight has multiple personalities, the spores couldn't do much to control him.
More traps.
That's fun, I guess.
There's a tunnel, but
They only got a few of them.
won't fit.
Take it.
Okay.
Dwarf said boy twice. For real? Thank you. Thank you for keeping track of that. Did anyone else catch the double boys? Damn it. Dwarf boys do kind of miss me sometimes. They generally miss me in generally. I don't know why. The boys have been slipping me by. Well, here. I have to admit I'm a little biased towards buffing the boy count because it makes my deaths look less sad. So I'm not going to be as academically insistent as I was before.
Of course.
Cuts himself. Man's bleeding. This looks like a room with a fight in it. We've had too much freeform exploration. Maybe. No, maybe this... Nope. I dared dream for a second that this might be a puzz room. I forgot these sons of bitches explode. This game's crazy because they give you tools and then they immediately start restricting them. Like you can't go sick nasty on these guys because they catch on fire and pop. It's outrageous. The pace at which this game will like require you to understand more of its mechanical complexity. Ugh. Or not let you, I guess, settle into a routine of like using the same combo on everything. Got nicked. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to get back in the groove of this game. Moon Knight has 4 different personalities depending on the phases of the moon, and the person he possesses also has 4 separate identities. So Moon Knight is 2 people with 8 personalities, technically. Okay, alright. That sounds like it's like an entire cast in one person, or one character. Did they all understand who they are? I have that for, so that's for blocking. I hear a bird. I heard it. They found the perfect frequency for those fucking things.
Ready up, boy.
No! if you counter, it'll pop their fire too. Oh, woo. Fuck! God, why do I keep running up? It was another boy. Oh, okay. And I'm glad you guys are keeping track of this. I'm getting lost. The controls are not bucking me as hard as they were. I'm hitting largely the right buttons. I just keep forgetting I can't run up and punch them. The only time I can run up and punch is after they've been deflamed like that. And then you get one hit. You're not allowed like a whole buffet of punishment. Hey! Yeah, okay. So you can only... Yeah, you will... Wow, you will turn around and not hit your target. Okay. So actually what I perceived as a... You don't have that freedom, no matter what, on any control device. Your camera is largely locked to where you're attacking, so you can't attack in... The core of this game that I didn't think about, you can't attack in one direction and look in another. And that makes controller, like, have really no advantage. So, is this mouse keyboard now? It was, but honestly... After coming to that realization, I don't think I need it. Actually, I take it back. Long distance aiming is really nice. Or aiming in general. So maybe I will keep with it, but... Controller or keyboard, I feel like vibration kind of makes this game. The vibration does help. That's true. Or it's more fun. I like the rumblies. Alright. I'm gonna go back to controller. I think they did a good job with the mouse and keyboard options, but apparently the gameplay structure is such that it actually accounts for or embraces the limitation of the buttons you can hit at the same time. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Turn that back on. Do I want that on? Actually, I don't think I want that on even on controller. We'll see.
Think you can move it? Looks kind of heavy.
I can move it.
I mean, you saw me push the whole bridge. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? I just realized this game kind of has... It has that sort of same finality to doing something that Ghost of Tsushima does. I got pretty ritualistic about sheathing my katana, my blade, after every fight. You don't need to, but it just feels right to do. Similarly, I think tucking your axe away after tossing it around just feels right. Like if there's a button to holster your gun or something. Also, Mark Spector, Moon Knight, has died like a dozen times, and the god that created Moon Knight just revives him each time. Is this like some crazy unknowable god that just keeps doing it for reasons unexplained? Going into computer science and programming degree. What is your best advice when it comes to these subjects? I guess, can you be a little more specific? Do you mean like best advice in regards to like taking on coursework or getting a degree in that stuff? Or just about it as a professional field? I haven't worked in that field for a long time, but I can share what information and perspective I have. Push you over there.
It moved! And we're stuck. Card's still attached to
I
it.
see that.
Let's go!
Chirps. Maybe that's just environmental chirping.
That's it!
Too far. Oh. Khonshu keeps reviving Mark and never even hints as to a reason why. That's fun.
Maybe there's a way through that big gate up there?
Just a total Z-list god playing with their toys. They're just a prick canonically. He just enjoys watching him be weird. Presence is amusing.
Look! Another lantern!
Broken. Leave it.
What could they be for? There's something special about them. I can feel it.
This game is so gorgeous. I forget, is a new one already in the works? Yes, it is. God of War Ragnarok. Which wasn't the official title, but I guess is now. You would love it if Kratos could go and kill gods in Asian mythology? There's certainly many more mythologies ripe for the pickings. Although, at some point, I would be okay with it not being Kratos. I feel like you can tell stories about deities and reference myth in a universe, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be Kratos, but
Which way?
but whatever. This game's rad, so what the Sorry. Old football injury. Oh, I can push the cart now and climb back up here. What does that get me? I can push the cart out here. I feel like they should at some point pass the torch on to the next Kratos and God of War. I'm just not sure if PS5 is the generation to do that in. Well, I think they're maybe not. Well, I think they're setting up Atreus to be a protagonist. Age him up, give him his own problems to deal with. He's certainly got a lot of baggage from Kratos,
Lot to see here.
so there's a lot to like work with there in terms of character depth. Oh, wait a minute. What I'm asking is if the field drives out its workers from stress and repetitive days. I guess I don't know that I'm qualified to comment on the current state of IT and its workers and hiring and stuff. I mean, it's a job like any other. Like, it can be tedious and boring, and it's subject to all of the things that human jobs are subject to. There can be stupid inter-office politics, and I don't know. I feel like it's just a job like any other. I don't know that there's any systemic forces acting on the market as a whole. I mean, if you want a thrilling job, I think it depends on what you find thrilling. Like network security could be really exciting, but there's a lot of tedium. It pays really well. So I think it's if you're worried about the job for you specifically, if you're worried about the job becoming repetitive and meaningless, I don't know. I feel like that's reliant on your nature, and I don't know that I can tell you much about that. I would be honest with yourself though. If you're having those reservations and you're not enjoying the work earlier in your coursework, then that might be an indicator that you certainly. Yeah, I remember this one's really good.
Where to next?
I guess things rarely fundamentally change, so you can, to some degree, I think you can trust your gut. Yeah, I have no idea if that's getting close to any perspective you were looking for. I mean, I had a job in software development, but the work itself was fine. But I think ultimately what pushed me away from it was I was a single person and I was getting paid pretty good to do software dev. I just wanted to work less. Like, I really like playing video games. So it's weird that I'm working this much to earn money, but that money's not giving me the freedom to play more video games. I remember asking for unpaid time off, and my company just said no. I was like, okay, then I will quit and find something with like a more flexible work structure, and I did. I feel like I missed something back here. I'm a software engineer that programs devices in the medical field. It's super fulfilling. You can always find your niche in IT. Yeah, I don't think I never went over there. I lowered this bridge though. Oh, I never actually crossed it.
Mom were here.
All right, Jesus, kid. I'm just trying to solve a puzzle. Uh-oh. I'll be we got a yarn. It's yarn time. You like that? Yarn. Ooh! That one stung. That one stung. Didn't expect that one. Look at that health burst. That's ridiculous. Ooh. Huh. No, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to figure something out. When you're not locked on and you go to throw, there is no aim assist. But if you are locked on, it does aim assist. Fuck, I keep overcompensating because it yanks my aim to center while I'm trying to aim from the lock-on pip. I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know, maybe I can't? That might be a different option or something? Say that to me? You're kind of scary sometimes? Oh wow. They let me get away with that. Okay. More ads. Fuck! Man! That was lame. Enemies that send projectiles through other enemies? Bleh. Bleh. Jesus. Where am I? What the hell happened? Oh, okay, I just shoved the rock off. Alright. I want to go up there. I hope I don't forget. Let's go. I can parry the stomp. I'll try it. I don't know about that since it has element to it. Cheese out this health boost. The fucking... It like it yanks to center every time. Man, that's annoying. I never noticed that before. Maybe I just need to not lock on. But it's nice when they're bosses. Wait a minute. Camera will automatically orient behind Kratos. Oh, that's different. Enemies to the left or the right. No, do I want that? No, let's not have that off. I wonder if that turns off the thing I was seeing before. Jeez. Well, that's not what I was looking for, but maybe. Yeah, fuck. Is that equipped? I think I do. Wait, it was on the... It was the pommel. Damn it. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, that was a twirl. Oh, he's got a third attack. I forgot! Damn it. Where'd he go? There you him to flamey hit me. There. Jeez, okay. Ah. Oh, wow, that one stung. That one hurt. There's that health burst. Oh, Crash Poke. Thank you for the sub. Oh, actual garbage. Thank you as well. Fungus Mouse, appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on chat in just a second here. Is he valiantly fighting this? I want a little bit more health before I go in there. Okay, well, that'll work. Win's a win. Ugh, so squelchy. Fuck yes.
Back to the wheel.
Shards. Inflict frost. Ice shards, you say? Startup time looks way too slow. Ooh. Now that I'm okay with. New tip, you say? Up their weapon, attack with a forward shockwave move. They do! They do that! It's true. Yeah, brutal. So good, right? Now that I have unlimited healing at my disposal, surely the death count will plummet.
I don't know what we're still doing here.
Actually, I might not die ever again in this game. That might have been the last time. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. What? Oh, it didn't let me block? Dang. Yeah, there's a bird. There's a bird for sure. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. That's an error. It's a bug. Yeah. Kratos is Greek for let's have tacos? What? What's up, Waldo? Good way to enter a room. What's up, dog? Oh! Forgot what block was. Forgot what parry was. That's important. You can't really parry the trolls. Actually, I think you might be able to, but something different about the rhythm of combat. Oh. God of War 2018 was hard as fuck for me on normal, and I've beaten every Souls game. It's a lot more tuned. It's a lot more dialed in, I feel like. Souls can be a little loose, depending on your build and its timing and the way the RPG stats kind of roll on downhill. But this game is hyper tuned in. to the abilities that Kratos has and the timing of them. Whew. Oh, there's Bird.
How'd I do?
Adequate.
Oh, that was exhilarating. Achieving total victory the first time. There's still that hole I need to fall down into over there. Probably more combat. Yes. Hey, where'd the other one go?
Look at all this old stuff.
If it is not useful, leave it alone.
I know.
Kratos is angry boy. You're naming your first child Lawrence? Ooh, it's a nice name. It's understated, it's intelligent. And you can just be a total goofball and go by Larry instead if you feel like it. Congratulations on the child, by the way. Hope nothing but the best for you and your family. Shh, cool down. Get out of here. I feel like that amount of experience is never going to be significant, but it feels good to pick the educated choice. The gentleman's choice.
Which way?
No Larry, only Lawrence. Yeah, Larrys have kind of come out of fashion, huh? It's just not a very regal sounding name. Now, if this is the elevator sequence, then shit's about to get fucking wacky. 'Cause that part rules. It rules real hard.
Ooh, good fun.
I mean, it can be challenging, because I think there's you have to like knock enemies off of a rickety platform, which is itself a very kind of PS2 sort of set piece, but God, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna backtrack a bit and see if I can find rock. What this does?
We don't have to leave. I'm sure we can figure this out.
Maybe I want to leave. Boy. Heard a chirp. I heard a bird. Maybe it's just bug sound. It might just be bug sound. I gotta remember that. Sometimes environmental bug sound sounds like that. What the? I don't remember how far back. Or how far back they were. I mean, I was just there. I don't think this is the right way to backtrack.
Now where should we go?
I don't know. Not lost. I'm just sort of feeling it out. Alright, screw it. Let's go back. Latest Battlefield 2042 edit on Inside Games is great. Oh, I mean, that credit for that goes to Chelsea, who we have editing our gameplays. She is so good. I am can't tell you how happy I am to be in that position where like can package some assets up, send them off to an editor, and it comes back so much better. And has a lot of fun jokes baked into it. Ah, so good. She's also kind of injecting her own jokes in now,
That was just...
which is just so good. Oh, Ashura's Wrath, Maximilian dude is gonna stream it. Hey, might just swap over. No, that's badass. And also I love Max. He's awesome. So, no harm, no foul, man. If you want to watch Ashura's Wrath, go for it. I kind of got the itch. I'm probably gonna stream that game sometime soon.
Boy.
Oh, I was already in here. Okay.
Come, boy.
Yes. I just need to come in and out of this tiny hallway.
Now where should we go?
Get my ratio back on track. I'll be there in a minute. Alright, I'll just give up on backtracking. Part of me... Wait, no, it's in there, right? That's the orange light? Part of me thinks that I probably want to get an axe upgrade before I go to the next sequence, because I remember it being a little tough. Or a little... Yeah, here are the clankety clanks. Nope, just made that up. Oh, there we go.
Scare up that alchemist what needed finding? To work it is.
Right there.
See how that treats you. And don't be letting that spit-fister of a brother of mine lay hands on it again.
Spitfister?
Well, see you next time you need something.
Okay, what do we got? Anything good here? Anything that I must have? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one's kind of nice. Can't afford it, though. A weird braid. Oh, my pants are so gross. Maybe I can I afford to
Come on in there.
craft the pants?
So much for peace and quiet.
Yes, I can. That's waste. That's what I want. I can make an ancient's belt. I'm gonna make it high fashion over stats. I don't know that I have that liberty right now, or the resources really. I'm gonna need this eventually to stack elemental.
Might last a day.
To stack elemental resistance. Definitely can afford that.
Say the word, kid.
Oh, I can upgrade his bow again. Man, I need more hacks.
Make up your mind.
Maybe I should sell my lower level shit. I mean, you really don't need... Well, it's supposed to be 100%. And it's got to be. Some dumb. Well, thank you. Now, this game is shockingly playable, though very unrelenting on harder difficulty. Oh, picnic? Yes. I'm your exercise stream. Love to hear it. You can repurchase it. Oh. Okay. That's true. Once you get it in your inventory, it's in the shop. Forgot about that, Nick Cage. Thank you very much. That exact bit of information is exactly what I needed to raise or refine my gameplay. I'm going to step away for a second. I got to use the restroom. Right, back at it. Right before I unpause the game, Atreus said that he wished Mom were here again. Kratos rolled his eyes. Or rather, it was just like it was a defeated narrowing of the eyes. It was an oof.
Good stuff.
Why is everybody nowadays playing God of War? Because it came out on PC. just a few days ago.
I wish Mom were here.
There it is. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Son? Shoot straight. You think what you want?
All right.
Now what was the other thing?
Added you on Elite. Hope to see that again soon on the stream. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind getting back into that. I'd finally got my kind of explorer spaceship, and I was just planning on doing some space sightseeing. Just keep, hold on. Are there any mods yet? I haven't seen a whole lot that like adds or changes content in the game. There's a fair number of reshaders on Nexus mods, but beyond that, I haven't seen anything too outrageous. That stuff takes time. This game did come out on PC 2 days ago, so there's already some stuff, but not much because you know it's been so fast. Do you wipe forwards or backwards? I sort of scrub. I'd like to go every which way in every direction. Plus I have a bidet, so basically
Now where do we go from here?
I let it scrub me, and then I just sort of like make sure that I get all angles after that. Dorpo, well, thank you. Wait a minute. Where was that chest? Where was that treasure I was just looking at? Thomas the Tank Engine Valkyrie? Yeah. I mean, we were commenting earlier that you could replace Kratos... Wait, that's an open chest. Never mind. You could replace Kratos with literally any character throughout all of history, and it would be hilarious.
If you're smart, you'll...
Macho Man Randy Savage, Jesus Christ, Grimace from McDonald's. Wheel. Yes. Let's progress. Eric Snowden? Is his first name Eric? Popeye. Homer Simpson. It's all perfect. Crazy Frog? Why not?
We got the claw back.
Is that good? Why do we like that?
Oh, there it goes again.
Oh. Oh, do I have to move? I think I have to move the, yeah. I have to push it into
If we
place.
could just ride up with the claw somehow, we'd be to the top in no time.
Ash Ketchum, the Noid. Yeah, me, Lawrence. Anyway, the meme potential is high. Although, I wonder, I feel like that kind of thing is probably why companies like Sony don't like the PC platform. There, I gotta see. Oh, Jesus. I always wonder how much that matters to companies, to see their brand and their product, to see images of it sort of mishmashed with a bunch of other stuff. Master Chief? Master Chef? Goofy? Yeah. Shaggy? Oh man. Ultra Instinct Shaggy
That's perfect.
would be the most amazing God of War mod.
Wait for us.
Gordon Ramsay. List goes on and on. I can't draw my...
How do we keep those gears from moving?
What if I threw my axe? Axe throw. What? That's weird. It won't let me hold this and throw my axe. Oh, there we go. It seemed like it was working before. Bizarre. Okay. To Sony, maybe not too much. To the talent agencies that have to communicate to hire faces and actors. Yeah. Yes. That's a good point. There are certainly individual actors that have a big problem with that. It's kind of surprising that, well, I guess people have shown remarkable restraint with Keanu Reeves' likeness in Cyberpunk mods. Largely all the horniness is for the thoroughly digital characters in there anyway.
Here we go. Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon enough.
Yeah, I remember this part being pretty rad. Unless I'm thinking of a different elevator.
Feels strange up there. We're heading into danger.
Do not concern yourself.
Night shot. Thanks for the resub.
Focus on what is, and be vigilant.
Yes, sir. Not the top, but we're closer.
Well, okay, maybe it was a different. Maybe it's a different sequence. Come on, we can. There.
Wait, that one's not broken. There's a note. A giant's prayer. They're asking their ancestors to watch over them. To guide
It's
them
coming
home.
up though. Okay.
Boy,
Wait. I think I know how it works. Watch.
what did you write?
I asked them to watch over Mother. Do you think they'll watch over us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. It is a long way up.
Score is so good.
Whoa! What's
Stay back.
Oh. Don't worry, Father. Looting. With some forward tumbles through breakables. Oh, what about the weapon mods? Pool noodles for the Blades of Chaos? Yeah? I mean, I did find a mod for Final Fantasy VII Remake that replaced Cloud's Buster Sword with Scarlet. The human being Scarlet. You swing around a giant human with jiggly titties. It's pretty great. I mean, it's awkward as hell, but it's great.
is it?
The tunnel, boy.
Got it. Be careful.
Yeah, there's some magic being done there.
More tests.
This is real classic shit too. Having to like
Traps.
navigate through a series of traps and stuff. Remember all the wall climbing sequences in God of War where you had to move through like rolling blades and spouts of flame?
Oh, come on!
That is not helping.
See you on the other side.
How difficult is it so far? It's extremely difficult. This game is astronomically challenging on the harder difficulties. But I love it.
Right behind!
Right. Ugh. Oops. I feel like that should have toasted me a little. Yep. I want that chest. I want that treasure. God, I love treasure. Hell yeah. Here comes that loot. Puzzle solved. Loot obtained. Just another day on the job. Yeah, cooldown. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cooldown, really? Come on. Give me a break. Give me a break, God of War. What are we doing here?
Another mining lift. It may not be as long a way up as we thought.
This might be the magical lift. If that's the case, let me grab some, let me dump some ice in this real quick. I'll be right back. What side are you focusing on? Right now, honestly, defense, just because that's the set that has one of the two stats I'm interested in, which would probably be defense or power. Really. Could stand to be diluted a smidge. There we go. Runic is pretty pog. Yeah, I would say that, like, I tend to only use runic abilities for the stun and interrupt, but that's because I don't stack the stat. So I guess it's possible that they could do meaningful damage. It just seems like so much of the meat and potatoes of the game is learning the axe combos that I might as well also make those the foundation of my damage. But I don't know. Surely somebody's done like DPS numbers and come up with ideal stats and builds and stuff. But I like finding that stuff out for myself. Interesting. Played this game twice, and yet I watch a stream. This is the life. Life. I feel like a lot of the times it's just,
Are we still too heavy?
some games are just nice to have on in the background. It's just good audio visual.
Alright, we're moving again. Hey, when we get to the summit, how far do you think we'll be able to see it? The lake? The world serpent? Our house?
We will see when we get there. Until then, eyes open.
Whoa!
Atreus!
I'm fine. Just lost my balance for a moment. You know, for someone so strong, you sure worry a lot.
It serves me well, and how I keep us alive.
I guess. Not a terribly fun way to live, though.
On normal difficulty, you can melt Valkyries with runic attacks. Oh. Oh, that's right. Damn. Sorry, I'm still reminding myself of all the buttons. Oh, he was pushing me. I couldn't tell why I was sliding around like that. What? What the? What? Were they not both?
On your left!
I thought they were both in hit stun. On normal difficulty, you can melt Valkyries with runic attacks, stack with stun. Ooh, okay.
Here we go!
Yeah, binary, it does feel inconsistent when you can... I mean, the heavy guys, you can't really knock off their feet. That's just part of them as a character, but the rest of it is like a mix of... Oh, they do that too? Shit. That sucks. That sucks a lot. That totally threw me off my rhythm. Alright. That dude already fucking leveled up. What's your problem, boy? Oh! Yeah, the heavies you can't push around. But aside from that, sometimes you bop somebody and they fly, and it's wonderful. But I'm not 100% on the conditions. I know that like the level disparity means means a lot. God damn it. I'm just looking at all the wrong things. Wow. Ugh. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. I don't know why my eyes just can't see these projectiles. Ugh. Fuck. I didn't expect him to get me that hard. Okay. At least an upgraded bow, you can posture break the big guys and then throw them off a cliff. What I did for those trials. Oh, okay. Well, good night, Sino. Glad you enjoyed the stream today. It is a function of the game's design, so I'm not really bemoaning it. But man, when you are throwing ranged, you cannot see those indicators. Oh man! Fuck, that move sucks. Some of those big guys is not a good idea. I keep forgetting that they can just do that whenever they want. Whenever they want. The only time they're not doing that is when you've immediately broken it off them. Sino, thanks for gifting a sub. Right behind you. Yeah, holy moly. There, that's it. The only time I can freely hit him. Now I can't. Now it is not safe. See, that's the situation I was trying to test and see if I could look in one direction and attack in the other, because I knew he was back there. I had no idea what he was doing. Oh, fuck! I got hit with both of them? Jesus. I thought I would have time. Jesus Christ, these guys are annoying. It's weird how slow their projectiles are, but how effectively they can bop you. You can just look away for a little bit. Jesus. Yeah, this is one of the best parts of the game. I get past some of the combat. I don't know where the checkpoints are.
I get it. I should worry more.
Oy, oy, oy.
Is this where we get off?
No, we are stuck.
Yeah, 1 HP. That's what happens when the burn condition is around. Because it can't kill you,
How far do we have to go?
but it'll take you to 1 HP.
Think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now be ready.
We need to find a healing stone!
Sure do. By the power of Grayskulling me. Fuck. How was that one unblockable? I was like, oh, there was a boy? Okay. It's like he's gonna turn around and I'm gonna parry this motherfucker like crazy. Oh, it's the whole sequence. Oh dear. Fuck. Shit. Oh man. It hit me. It hit me. God, this is gonna be bad. Oh, boy just dropped a boy? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. He's already hitting me. You were walking over to hit Atreus. You asshole. You asshole. You trying to trick me? Angry boy over there. There we go. Okay. Oh, they can just choose to do it. Ugh. Yeah, using Spartan Rage to knock them off is a good strat, but I only get to do it once. Oh, that was rad. That did a crap load of extra damage. Why do I do that every time? This is so exhausting. Jeez. Shit. Great, I won't be able to clear this out if I don't do this. The world's smallest amount of health back.
I get it. I should worry more. Is this where we get off?
No, we are stuck.
The amount of damage that your attacks do in this game seem to vary wildly for no reason. There are times when you do a shitload of damage and it's hard to tell why, but it's usually a confluence of factors. Like, I think in that regard, in that situation,
I do not know.
it was a much lower level enemy. I think that was like a level 2 or a level 3. They were airborne.
Yes.
And the team-up attack with Atreus may have just been like a bonus critical hit kind of situation. I don't know. Like, these are both level 4. Pretty high level enemies. I won't be able to get away with much like knocking around or doing a lot of damage to. Shit! And a fucking I'm getting shoved. They're like pushing me around because there's too many enemies. Can't do anything. They all have unblockables? Holy cow. Fucking ugh! Okay, good. That guy fell off. Jesus, fuck. Fuck! I saw the red flash off the flame dude too. Fuck! What? I got trapped against that little triangle of stone. Danix, you don't get to choose what to focus on. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, passive traits on gear might be proccing. Oh! Oh, that's kind of good. Can't carry that. There. I will try my best to focus the troll. Oh, I know. Might be the way to do it. What? What? I mean, if I had been more efficient, I might have been able to get a stun off. But all the projectiles going through the troll and hitting, that's like, not bad. But if I hit all my parries, maybe. That's not a way to do it. That's not a way to do it. Can't you ride trolls? You have to stun them first. Got to fill up his... Damn it. I'm missing parries. I should be good. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Might just be an unlimited supply of them there. Also, I'm pretty sure they get stunned faster if their health is lower. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Did actually work well, I have to admit. I missed 2 parries, that's that. Good. Forgot that that stupid ranged guy is still up there. God, ranged dudes are just the worst. Man, yeah, if you run a whole combo on him, geez, that's fast. Just evaporates these dudes too. It's those situations actually, like, taking some hits to get in on him is kind of acceptable considering the enemies you kill drop so much health. Oh yeah, you can do resurrect stones, but you have to buy it. You have to buy them on every difficulty, I think. I just don't have one. There's not really a point. Like, it gives you maybe 1 more hit, which I guess is better than having no more hits. Tip. Should throw the axe at them when they're powered up. Alright. I have to admit, I'm not always the best at taking hints and suggestions, but that one was accurate. That was a good call. I just didn't expect that, what I keep forgetting, wait, is audio artifacting?
It would seem.
Did anyone else hear that?
Father, after we scattered Mother's ashes...
I might have turned it up too much.
What comes next?
Nothing comes next. We go home.
That's it? The adventure is over?
For now. But we will have much to do. You were right earlier on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it will be again. And we must continue your training.
Okay.
Only ice effects were hitting. Huh. Best I can do is go back and listen to the VOD later, but I backed off the gain a smidge. I like the game to be nice and loud.
We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Calm yourself, boy, and stay behind me.
Yes, sir!
Oh, he chomped me. Can you parry that? Block it, I guess. Because that was interesting. I could only turn my camera so far when I was attacking. Like, it won't let me rotate the camera past... Okay. So the game actually does lock your view to the direction Kratos is facing within a cone. So you cannot look in one direction and attack in another. Okay. Even with the camera just off. Oh, there was a boy? Alright, thank you.
What are you doing?
Hold on!
Phew. That was intense.
The camera is the true final boss of this game. I mean, it's smart what they did. They sort of set boundaries on the combat system and thus the camera.
Whoa, what was that?
That is an interesting. It's an interesting. I wouldn't say problem. The good news is you can still, well, sort of. I guess there's some. There's still like, yeah, it's not bound directly to the mouse. You can only rotate the camera so fast. I wonder. That's really interesting. Because like the mouse isn't true mouse movement. It's sort of like fake stick movement. But that's what the game is, so you don't really lose out on much, but you definitely don't get that like free PC aim ability to snap look in 180 degrees.
And there is power inside.
Interesting. You don't need it. Well, you do kind of need it. I guess it's just interesting to accept it as a restraint instead of try to find a way to play without that restraint in place. Yeah, Gears of War 5 camera on PC. I would have to play Gears of War on...
I can't believe we fought a dragon.
I'd have to, like, sit down with it again, but yes.
I kept losing
Gears of War in general. Like, you really advanced because of the mouse aim. Like, that made Gears a lot more fun to play. But yeah, still a game...
It was thin here. No more questions. Breathe.
Still a game where your character is more of a tire than just like a video game bloop that can move and turn in place. I feel like control is being taken from the player. Well, I mean, yeah. That's true of any game always to some extent at some point. There's either going to be canned animations or something. So... This is not quite Devil May Cry. That's the kind of like camera liberty I'm expecting. It is. I mean, Souls lets you look in one direction and attack in another. It's not quite Souls either. I guess it's Resident Evil 4. You always have to shoot forward. And from there, it's just moving your camera to adjust appropriately.
It's Sindri. Can you kill something that big?
If we can catch it off balance.
I can distract him.
Wait, was there another boy? Just then?
We have to help him.
Break right.
There was.
Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you.
Aw.
Hey, Ugly! Over here!
I love how the boss fight also concludes the sort of narrative arc of this part of the game and of their relationship. This part is so sick. Ooh, that's a lot of lightning. That's a lot. God damn. Blah. Did not expect the whole ground to go sparkly like that. I see. Try to throw shot. Okay, thanks. Thanks for throwing that up. Not pausing the game. Hold on, there's a particular axe combo. There we go. That I thought I unlocked, and I'm trying to remember now. That shooting attack. No. Evading. Frost. Winning. No? Okay. I thought there was one that ended the combo with like 3 slams if you charged it up. But maybe I'm thinking of something else. Something that I don't have yet. Ooh. That's interesting. Closer? Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, I see. Boink. keep forgetting these won't explode. I can just kind of hold on to it. Oh! I did not know that would kill you. What's up, Def Sloans? Yeah, the like you can hear the skull clack on the chomps. It's so good. The sound in this game is just pinnacle, absolute best. We're not doing the sparkles yet. Hey, Whiskey Alien, thank you for the resub. Ooh, in the 2 years, thank you. B-Rob, thank you. Yeah, okay. So chompy. Having your dog snip after your leftovers. Oh, oops. Stuck myself. Okay. You wait until after the wave to throw. Ugh. Keep missing. Oi. I think he gets life back too if you don't do it fast enough. God. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I got a little bit. It's a little sparkle-fied. Oh, Nier, don't let me do this to you. Oh, there's a second wave after the beam. Yeah, alright. Oh, okay. Ow. That wave just pops what's in your hand. Oh, thought it wasn't coming. Just trying to sleep. Well, he's being an awfully bad sport about it, so I'm gonna kick his ass.
Boy, are you okay?
Yeah!
I have a plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
I don't know how this thing works!
I do not care. Be ready.
want that health. No. What am I doing? What? Maybe I'm supposed to lure him back instead of beat him up to... I can't remember. Because there aren't any obvious, like, hit me now phases in there. It's so weird that they give you, like, those tutorial pop-ups on the various phases of this fight. Because people... It's weird because, like, there are a lot of the lower level enemies have mechanic to them too. Maybe it's just not as explicit as this. Or they found that a lot of players just wanted to hit it to death. I think after I did some damage, it started doing electric attacks again. Yeah, I swapped to keyboard and mouse just to really feel it out, see how possible it is. Oh, it's a bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. And I think what it's made me realize is there are some camera control aspects that are just core to the game that even when using a mouse can't really get around. Okay.
Wow, we actually did it. And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon for hundreds of years.
So rad.
Since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you did all that.
It's the most rad.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply in our path, nothing more.
You deny it all you want, but you saved me, and that deserves compensation.
What are these?
Braided mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Thanks?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Ooh, not that. Have you seen my brother again?
Yeah, he said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No, I'm sure. That I value a weapon's look? No, over its purpose. That I'm pretentious? No, and uptight, fussy. I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any. Ah! Burn that.
I do not have time for this.
No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
He was just holding a fish. He put his hand to his mouth? Maybe it was in the other hand. Ooh, wait, hold on. I can't believe it. What? No, bring the lore back. What? Why did you do that? That was weird. There, okay. That was bizarre. Can't believe it. Father just killed a dragon. Never seen him fight like that before. I mean, I know he's really strong and all, but this thing was huge. The dragon's name was Hraelzer? No. Hraesler. There we go. Which is sort of like the word for terror. It's an appropriate name, too. He's vicious, ugly, and shoots lightning out of his mouth. Luckily, Father was able to find some Yggdrasil tree sap crystals, and he used them to stun Hraelzer. Then he stabbed a big crystal into his throat. There was a big explosion, and down went the dragon. I'm still shaking from the excitement, but Father doesn't even seem fazed. Does he ever get scared? Yeah, give this man his lore. I earned it. Oh, that was weird. You know when you get like a frog in your throat and you end up sounding like a completely different person for a little bit?
Watch where you grab that. Oh, never mind.
Ugh.
So unclean. Oh, so unclean. Oh, the smell. Perfect. That should do. Oh.
Dragon tear. I'm like Kermit? Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
I'm
Kermitized.
not touching that. Just hold it out.
Kermid.
Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Atreus, your bow.
Two passes should do it. Ah, gently, now.
All right. Shock arrows.
Whoa.
God, what button is
sure.
going to switch
Now
the
you're
arrow
ready.
type?
How do I explain it? I backed up. Oh, I can see. You figured it out on your own then. Just, never mind. I wasn't just explaining the beautiful complex artistry of my craft or anything.
T to
No.
switch
Anything to help you?
arrows. Switch is T, obviously.
Where'd you learn how to do that, Sindri?
Well, after Brock and I
Why are you in the cave,
parted
bro?
ways, I undertook some study in Vanaheim, truly mind-expanding.
Quentin, this
Now
game
and then,
is
I
so
need
good.
New inspiration to grow creatively. Part of why we split up, my brother and I. He's stuck in his ways, so our work stagnated. Sure, we mastered weapon making, but then what? Change is a part of life. If you can't adapt, learn to thrive, you'll be left in the dust. And that's filthy.
Okay. Until next time.
Why are you in the cave, bro?
Before you
Come
go,
say hi to our guests.
see that you take special care near the peak. I'm pretty sure Odin is protecting something up there, and you don't want to get on the Aesir's bad side.
Oh,
Us?
about to meet Mimir?
Where shall we begin? That should tidy up your knapsack.
Ooh. Health perk on successful parry. I like that. I have to find a slot for that. Or upgrade so I can have.
How about you, young one?
Mentioned a triple slam before. That's a runic attack. Okay. Wouldn't recommend it on this difficulty. It leaves you open to attack. Thank you, Solo. I remember liking that on my first playthrough, and I think I discovered the same thing you described, which is when you're in the middle of pounding, you're just wide open. If you can, like, corral every enemy into getting hit stunned by it, it's good, but that is rare. Bathroom break. Be right back. Okay. Omi Dart. Interesting question. Would it be fair to say Onimusha was Demon Souls before there was Demon Souls? Onimusha is pretty feudal Japan, whereas Demon Souls is rather more like feudal England, or feudal West, I think. Also Kingsfield. Yeah, Kingsfield was Demon Souls before Demon Souls. And The Legend of Zelda was Demon Souls before Kingsfield. So... Or like Ultima 4, maybe? I feel like... I'm trying to think about how far back a game like Demon Souls has been a thing. I feel like Ultima might be the first Demon Souls. Queuing amazing trailers and pausing the stream. To watch the trailers is like setting your favorite song as your ringtone and never picking up the calls. That's exactly what it is, yeah. I get too distracted by my own distractions. Yeah, it goes to voicemail because the song is too good. I gotta clear it out. Oh, I got a Superior now. Those are expensive, though. They're like 10K, I think. Oh, 5. Yeah. Maybe, I mean, it's better than dying. I just feel like I burn Hacksilver on it immediately. If it's a fight that kills me once, it's probably going to kill me 20 times. Although I guess I keep forgetting the Resurrection Stone does come back with the checkpoint. I keep thinking it doesn't for some reason. And for some reason it got drilled into my mind is like, I blew money on that. Like I use the Resurrection Stone and then I just die and restart. It's the exact same thing except it's free. But last time I had one, it did come back with the checkpoint, so maybe I'll give it another crack. I'm gonna... You know what? I'll splurge for the Lux model, too. I'm feeling rich. That boss fight didn't necessarily humble me. I took a few deaths, but, you know. The Lion King on Genesis was Demon Souls before Demon Souls? Ultima was the Lion King of Demon Souls before Demon Souls games. How about that? Never played Ultima? It's worth playing. Like, Ultima can be one of those magical experiences where you sit down and just with your own brain try to play a game. There will be things you won't get. But if you really push yourself to like the limits of not knowing what to do and just sort of trusting exploration, they can be pretty magical. I would say Ultima 1 and 4. I don't know much. I played 2 and 3, but I don't remember them very much. People say that 7 is like one of the legendary RPGs, which I also haven't played. I played 9 a fair bit. Which is, I think, a pretty magical game. I have such memories of 9. I should stream Ultima 9. That game is bonkers. I don't know if you can find it anywhere. Anyway, I need to not forget that because, man, Ultima 9 is... It's like Shenmue. Really. It's like Shenmue with dungeons. Because it tries to be a life simulator, but in Britannia. The world of Ultima. You play CRPGs like Pillars of Eternity or Baldur's Gate. I like them, but I finished very few of them. Oh, Ultima 9's on Good Old Games. Yes! 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 Okay, sweet. Did you play Ultima Online? Yeah, I did, actually. I played it for the free trial, and then a few years after that... Oh, you're betting. Okay. I don't even... Oh, but I'm betting that I own it if it is. Let's see here. Oh, Ultima 9 Ascension is on GOG. Excellent. Ultima 9 might be the most we-can-do-it-all video game I've ever played. Because boy, does it try to do it all. Alright, what am I doing? I have a fair amount of Hacksilver.
Yes, dear boy.
No. Also give me a socket, and I did need one. About the best I can do right now, though.
That looks amazing.
YOLO? Yeah. Your crew of merry Ultima characters that everyone remembers?
You're not in a hurry.
I don't remember any of them. Oops. Ever play Wizardry? Now that is a series I haven't touched. Dang it. Keep hitting E to get. Is Wizardry one of those just dump you in a mysterious open world and good fucking luck? Eye of the Beholder was kind of like that. I played that a bit. And Ultima Underworld. Ultima Underworld, I think, could still hold up. It would, I think, be seen as like a cutesy demake of like Bioshock, maybe. Ultima Underworld's fun. Man, you could do like Ultima Underworld crowd control or like Twitch plugins with Ultima Underworld. That'd be really fun. You know what? It's weird. I played Dark Arisen, the Dragon's Dogma expansion, and I was like, this feels like Ultima Underworld. Fucking weird. Anyway, who cares? Wizardry is the root of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. I do strongly suggest giving it a go one day. Let's see here. I'm looking it up here. Oh, by Surtech. Huh. Ah. 1981? Whoa. Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Oh, 85. Never mind. Oh, wait, no. It was North America, 81 for the Apple II. Damn. I'll check it out. Yeah, when I played Ultima, I thought that was the foundation of everything, but I guess it's Wizardry. Yeah, I should give that a shot. It feels like it's like reading the Bible, you know? Oh, did I... Yeah, never mind. I don't think there's anything else, really, to be done here. Oh, alright, let's move on.
Fine. Always happy just to chat.
I think it's also been a while since I've played a deeply academic game on
Now we
stream.
fought dark elves, and trolls,
Are there any remakes?
and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
Bit off topic, I admit I enjoy how interactive with chat you are. Great stream. Well, thank you. I enjoy it too. What do we got here? I feel like I'd be terrified to lose my axe for that long. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I guess to complete my RPG Bible. No, there's actually quite a few more that I haven't finished. I haven't played Planescape Torment, you know. I think out of any game, the CRPG is probably the most intimidating to start. Because it feels like those games depend so fiercely on, oh, Jesus Christ, on building knowledge, iterative building of knowledge and like appreciation of world mechanics. Man, those things are so bad. Forgot about those. The ones that jump inside enemies and like make them 30 million times more difficult to kill. Ugh.
How was that?
You are more focused.
As if nightmares weren't annoying enough, it looks like this type can actually possess other creatures and make them stronger. Does the possessed creature have any control over their actions, or are they just trapped in some horrific waking nightmare? Not a very nice thought. Tyranny is a good short CRPG. Oh, the first Onimusha's on sale. The first one doesn't have nearly the bombast that the third one does. The first one was essentially, I think it... Was it another game that sort of was born out of their Resident Evil prototyping? I think it was. Resident Evil 4 is like the most famous, but I'm pretty sure the foundation of Onimusha was trying to make a Resident Evil game. And it kind of shows. The first Onimusha has fixed camera angles. It's not quite the action the action RPG that Onimusha 3 is. The setting is a lot more quaint. Yeah, it's Resident Evil Samurai. It's a lot more on the horror, not necessarily horror action. But it's still a decent game. But I think now that we're like, there are so many better versions of that around. I think it does kind of land in a narrow tonal register because of its setting. Feudal Japan's pretty cool, and like feudal horror Japan, that's a whole thing on its own. It's pretty rad. Oh, that reminds me, I did see the Kuon speedrun. I remember being so interested in that game. I remember like putting it on the shelves and stuff when I worked at GameStop. And since it's FromSoft, and they've since exploded, they were talking about it even on stream, how ridiculous copies of that game, or how expensive they are. But, yeah. Hey.
I'm not ready.
We played Disco Elysium? Yeah. Disco Elysium is phenomenal. I've only played it once for like 6 hours though. So another one that I am embarrassed to say I haven't finished. Oh, you have a copy of Kuon? You can turn that into quite a bit of money then. If you wanted to. I thought about, and this would be a really fun experiment, but given that I mean, the list of games that I would like to play never gets any shorter, which is fine, but it would be fun to play every From Software game in order of release. Although that would send you scattering across all sorts of hardware platforms. They have been so ridiculously prolific. Maybe, it's just a teeny bit late. Didn't get it in time. Damn it! Jeez. Oh, hold on a minute.
On my way! Up you go!
Spartan Rage doesn't give you very much XP, and I'm still fighting with the controls a little bit. Alright, it's better than dying. Mouse keyboard is. I feel like every time I go on a tangent about something, I gotta remember the buttons all over again. What? Oh, right. Ugh. Forgot. I'm not allowed to axe chop the Freezy boys. See you, Lustafar. Have a good night. Ooh. Yeesh. From Software's best game is their Dark Souls, but with RPGs and shit. You mean isn't? Yeah, they've made some tonally interesting, but maybe not show-stopping like action games. I want to play Vampire Rain. Remember that game? People reacting weirdly to that. The few people who tried it. Explosy. You're a knight and there's demons and shit, but also you have AR-15s and RPGs? Sweet. The idea of shooting demons with guns, modern existing guns, is pretty cool. I guess it's one of those where they're the most justifiable targets. It has to be a good... Whoa! Has to be a good thing to kill demons, right? I don't like this big fella. I don't much like his style. Guess I gotta punch him to death. Crazy guys. Maybe I should hang back and try to... Whoa! You did a flip? No! Thank you, Atreus. Thank you very much. Why was that one so much faster? That's weird. I feel like that one just came out just a teeny bit faster. Never really watched much of this game. What is the hardest difficulty change? Less currency, bullet sponge enemies, less health. Enemies do a ridiculous amount of damage, yeah. They are very spongy, that's also true. And I think what the really interesting quirk is that as long as you damage an enemy, they don't seem to do it if you just never touch them, but if you do any damage and then you leave them alone for a bit, they do this animation where they freak out, they like charge up, and they actually raise in level and heal a lot. So that by itself is pretty tough. It basically means that if you don't manage enemies, or once you start attacking one enemy, kill it, then the whole crowd gets a lot harder to deal with. So that's an interesting tweak, and it does make you it changes the gameplay of just sort of hitting away. Shadow Tower Abyss has a fun gameplay mechanic in which you can target limbs and stuff to shoot and cut them off. You can shoot a harpy's wings off to ground it, or cut the arm of a spear-wielding guy and it removes his range advantage. That's cool. I always like the targeting aspect of Fallout. Like Hybrid Heaven. Did Parasite Eve have that? But this is in this arena for a reason. Oh. Suddenly I pieced it together. I thought it would stick. What? Why are we not exploding like a grenade? There we go. That did nothing! That did nothing. Wow. I thought I was so smart. Sheesh. Sheesh. I thought I was at least going to do a lot of stun or something. Again, they're really flipping the script by making me fight these frosty guys. Kind of taking away my axe. Maybe I'm being a little too presumptive.
Good.
Cool. Shit, that was awesome. Oh, maybe he was frozen before. This guy I can just axe to death. What's going on? Huh? What? Why does it sound like it's coming from the right? Wow, that got me. That one got me. I didn't think that was gonna get me. I did too, but in Fallout it didn't feel like it had any effect on the gameplay besides the damage number. Yeah, in Fallout 1 and 2, sure, yeah. If you shot their arms, they would drop their guns. If you shot their eyes, their accuracy would fall way down. If you shot their legs, they wouldn't move as much. Let's see here. I don't remember being able to disarm anyone in Fallout, which would force them to run into melee because they can't wield their weapon anymore. I thought I remembered that happening. In 1 and 2. Not in 3. Why does the stun meter disappear so quickly on the big dude? They all have different properties. Some of them just have a lot of stun. And they go away pretty quickly. So, that's just how the game is. Some enemies are sort of susceptible to stun and some aren't, and you just kind of have to feel it out. What? What? That was weird. Ooh. They just completely changed the timings on like all the enemies and stuff. There we go. Okay. No! That hit.
Look, there's a bridge over there. How do we get to it?
How indeed. It's a Viking, but a dead one. So a Hell Viking. This Hell Walker is just as strong as its Satyr counterpart, maybe even stronger. Cool. It's bigger and it's a different color. Now that's real video games. Yeah. Ice guy.
We gotta find a way to lower that bridge. That has to be the way out of here.
Here, boy. Another one.
This one's called Mimir.
Catching up.
Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin stabbing him.
Yeah. Yeah, that used to be a thing in old Fallout.
What's that?
The fact that's been in every Fallout, even the ones I played recently, makes me feel like it wasn't that strong of an aspect then, since the headshots exist and are objectively better. No, you're right. It doesn't mean as much in newer Fallouts. I think you would get crippled limbs and stuff in Fallout 3. I remember. I don't. Yeah. Usually you just click on the head. I don't know that. Like it's neat. It's neater in older Fallouts, but at the same time, it's kind of set up to be like save scummed. Some fights are just so gnarly that it's difficult to resist the temptation to just like reload a turn until you can land like a 20% eyeball shot. I can't imagine playing something like Fallout 1 or 2 without saving all the time. Like XCOM levels of volatility.
There has to be a way to bring it down.
I know. There's a rune chest there. I just wanna check around. Just checking, that's all. Taking a little once over. All right, all right. Also, you just didn't have that many bullets in Fallout 1 and 2 as well. So sometimes you had to make the bullets count more. Even if maybe statistically you could be okay missing some of your shots. Sometimes you just didn't have enough resources or money to, like, afford all the bullets you needed. Crazy.
I will never get tired of shattering things with this.
Yeah, early game. Ooh, what a show. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pain. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty because real gamers are never satisfied. Are you with the raid? Welcome. Good vibes only. Well, not required, but the vibes can be whatever they have to be. I should have been faster on that one. I can't do that. Can't do it. I can take out this guy though. Yeah, why bother running in there? Let's take out the other guy first. What? He got his health back instantly. What just... Oh, he leveled up while he was on the ground. Great. That is there. Ugh. Just pop out, you damn ghost! There. Oh man. Holy cow. It's very difficult. Booah. All vibes matter, even the ones that are meant to go inside people, especially. Those vibes are doing the heaviest lifting of all. But yes, welcome everyone from What a Show. One of these days, I need to wrap up my Wednesday streaming earlier so that I can raid back. Yes, we're doing gamer toils right now. I was talking about the deep lore, the ancient texts a while ago. Some formative RPG talk. General nerd shit. Trying to level up back there. Hey! I was just kind of talking about this, one of the quirks of playing this game on the hardest gamer difficulty is that the enemies, if you damage them and then leave them alone for any amount of time, they like freak out, they glow purple, they level up, and they regenerate a lot of health. No! See, just like that. So, now I do even less damage to him, and he's got more health now. Oh, isn't it? Hey, oh, shoot. They pop out after an amount of time? Nice drop kick from Atreus. Hey. Mobs level up in this? On the hardest difficulty, yes, they do. Sure do. And I'm trying to learn mouse keyboard as well. For some reason. I mean, it's really fun to aim in mouse keyboard. Sort of. But the buttons are all wacky. Nice shot. There we go. Does the game translate to keyboard and mouse easily? A lot of console titles suffer from that during ports. It does a good as job as it can, I think. It is still a little awkward on mouse keyboard, but I'm also saying that having put in a ton of hours in this game on controller. So maybe it's more me trying to relearn my muscle memory.
We must be near the top.
I think a lot of the bindings make a lot of sense based on what they normally do in PC games, but I was just butting up against this too. There's some aspects to this game
Not long now, Mom.
that sort of are tailored around only being on a controller. The camera control is kind of locked to whatever direction you're attacking, which is kind of bizarre. When I played this game even on console, I lamented the fact that you couldn't hold the left stick and attack in one direction, move the camera to the left or right to look around you, but then also have your thumb on the A button and ready to dodge, or the X, cross, whatever. I thought that doing a mouse keyboard situation might solve that, but you can never attack towards the camera.
So close now.
I think that's the core of it. Kratos will always turn when you attack to face away.
It's all right. I can hold it.
Stop.
But we're about to have some cutscenes, about to have some feelings. Missed the locked chest. You're right, I did.
Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure.
I don't know if I can turn around right now.
Weaponry we do not.
I might have to come back for it.
This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing.
Well, let me just swivel around. Let's see. Ooh. Nothing beats bashing a pot and stomping on the ground. It's the 1-2 of feel good. Yeah, the snow effects. Can't wait to see that snow in 4K. I'm not even playing in 4K, but if it's a PC, it's got to be 4K, right? All right, let's get that dang chest. Oh! Oh! Right, there's a globule down here. Lorbule. I missed lore too? Man, that was close. Yeah, I skipped so much. Only by the stalwart vision and uncompromising leadership of chat
Boy.
Yes, sir.
will I achieve 100% completion.
Wonder who wrote this.
The only thing we strive for in this world. Here fell Nerthus of the Vanir, slain by Magni and Modi, sons of Thor. The Jotnar bear witness to the cruelty of this long war. Neither Aesir nor Vanir may triumph, it is foreseen, but what may be left of Midgard before they lay down arms? The giants wanted peace. No wonder they liked tears so much. Either you switch to mouse keyboard, how's that? Throwing the axe feels better. And the fact that all of Kratos' movement is based off of where the camera's looking actually doesn't make WASD a problem. Like at all. It's weird. But it does mean that mouse keyboard is not immune from the camera control kind of stuff I was running into with controller. So I think you do get a little bit of refinement by having the mouse aim for Atreus and for the axe if you turn off aim assist. Annoying outlier though, if you are locked onto an enemy and you pull to aim. Cool. Mimic. If you pull to aim, your aim will suck into what you're targeting, regardless. Which is a bummer, and that's weird. You can solve that by just not locking on. When you have mouse, it's not the hugest deal. It creeps me out that sound doesn't get interrupted. That's the sound of them leveling up. But if you interrupt it, sometimes the sound still plays and it makes me it makes me nervous. It's the sound of stress. A crest of defiance. That's like me. I'm defiant. I never put in that other... I even thought about this. I just never did it. I need to sell these. I guess I might go back to Alfheim. Yeah, that's the one. Try to play Ghost Runner on console and realize I've lost all skill in fine aiming with a controller. I need that mouse. I never feel like I had it. Although I'll say this, I realize now, years on, that a lot of my control annoyances with controller might have been more with just laggy games and laggy TVs. Because I've been playing Quake. I've been playing Quake on Xbox. And it's actually super playable and super fun. There's a little bit of fuzz there. Like I'm not always landing dead-eye shots. But I'm shocked that I've been playing through it on the hardest difficulty on a controller. And I never in a million years thought something like Quake would be playable on a controller, much less on a hard difficulty. But it's if the responsiveness is there and the sensitivities are right, it can be a pretty... Well, it can be decent. I don't know if it'll ever be as good as a mouse. Actually, I know it won't. Or I have weird convictions that it won't, but kinesthetically. But man, Quake rules. That's the takeaway here. I got to the new map packs. And those are so fun. Oh, you got a 120 hertz TV? Yeah. Man, Psychonauts 2 at like super high frame rate. Oh, it's so good. So good. It's a frustrating thing that a lot of people probably don't have high refresh rate TVs. Yes. Health. Are there a few gamer pleasures more serene and more beautiful than seeing a meter glow and extend to swell with gamer energy? These are truly the toils that we... As the payoff to our toils. At the end of the day, you come home and you see your life meter blow up a little bit. Number go up? Number go up is good, but I think I like meter get big. I think I like meter get big a little better. It's the same thing, right? But seeing that meter just chonk across the screen. It's like rolling back the clock on life. I'm never more convinced that I'll live forever when I see a meter getting bigger. Oh, all right. Okay. Didn't think about that. Kingdom Hearts did it best. Yeah, where it's like a circular meter and then it unravels across the rest of the screen. You okay, bud? You okay? You want to get up? You want to get up? No, he did get up. I helped him up. Damn. His little feet.
I'm not ready.
Damn, that was funny. I was hoping he'd just kind of slide. Oop.
That's the last of them.
Kratos is confused and angry. Kratos is the most aggressive spinner in all of video games. This is just gorgeous up here, by the way. After going through the mines and then you pop out on a mountaintop and it's like blue and crisp and there's rays of sun. This game is really good about alternating environments. It makes the changes so stark. You typically go from very light to very dark to very light to very dark environments. Complete changes of colorscapes and shapes and stuff. Yeah. Oh, Red Dead 2 winter vibes? Oh, man. Beginning of that game makes me feel so cold, so chilly. I think I need the blades for that. Oh.
You hear those voices too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
Oh, hey. What season is it? You know why we're here. My last visit managed to loosen your tongue.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh. I see you brought company this time. Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Baldur, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget, we're everywhere.
We really are, aren't we?
Never played God of War. Do you recommend? Absolutely. God of War, 2018 God of War is a phenomenal, phenomenal game. I feel pretty confident recommending it to most people. You would have to just really not like the kind of game it is, or have significant convictions on what a God of War game ought to be based on the previous games. Do you think this PC port on max setting will make a sequel seem like a downgrade visually on the PS5? That's really hard to say. I think if God of War Ragnarok on the PS5 looks like this looks on PC, then people will be ecstatic. People will be raving about that in ways that well, they're not raving about this because I don't know. I guess when I say people, I refer to like a group of games media types. Yeah, I think that will really blow people away. It's a shame you guys really can't see how nice it looks through Twitch. YouTube is better, but even still, the color like richness in this game and the way that light goes through fog and stuff and some of the interiors looks so righteously incredible. And I think that might persist pretty well on YouTube. But will it run at least 60 FPS? I mean, it seems like that's becoming more common of a feature in console games to provide a graphics or frame rate option. And largely, the minimum in a performance setting does seem to be 60 FPS. So, I would imagine so, just because it's kind of become the new normal. Which, praise God, oh, we needed that for so long. So many games ran at 30 FPS or lower. I would have turned off so many dumb graphical effects if they just played that juicy frame rate.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
Oh, thank you, Gino. Look great in a Mega Man costume.
Who are you?
Me? I'm the
Thank
greatest
you.
ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures
I got
of the
some
night
moves, don't I?
realms. I know every corner of these lands, every
Some mega
language
moves.
spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. But Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic. There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Brother, in case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know.
So what's up, Koa Mastermind?
Boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There is much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Tucks it onto his
Yona.
belt.
We're going to Yona. We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Yeah, a little head for the road. A little road head. Never hurt anyone. Mimir's head rots the closer you get to the witch. I never noticed that.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
Doesn't look too great right now. I'll keep an eye on it though. That's a cool little thing. I mean, it's really freezy up here, right?
Remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood-red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go.
I don't.
Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
Yeah, wingsuit time. Oh. Or magical gate time. Fast travel time. Do you have to do that to... No, you just use them. That's right. You can only go back to Brock's shop. But this is way closer. Yeah. Firm. This is the first time I've gone into the nether space. There's some interactions with Atreus in here, I thought, yeah.
This must be a branch of the World Tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know. I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur! And you fought him, and won!
Yes.
One of Odin's sons, Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
Plot recap. Jump?
You know, it's...
I mean, I have before. I remember it just being kind of underwhelming. You just fall in there and it just says game over, right? I don't think anything happens.
Maybe the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind?
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, the father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
I always thought that was rather ingenious. It feels like a path that they can just keep generating. It felt like it was like a really fascinating loading hallway. Where they could just like keep the pathway going if they needed to. Get a little more time.
Run! Run!
PCS Violator. The game you're thinking about is Dante's Inferno.
I'm on a fucking
God of
break.
War,
Don't
but
hear me
Christianity.
screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pap. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations.
Mr. Boy, thank you.
And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Let's see the damage.
Thought the game was dumb at the time, but that's 100% the kind of stuff I'd love to see now.
Can't go
Oh, Dante's Inferno?
for weight and balance if
Yeah, people
you're off his chut.
didn't give it a shake. They thought it was derivative and dumb. EA's marketing was a little over edgy, though.
Yes.
Good.
They did some ridiculous stuff.
All better.
But I remember playing Dante's Inferno and being like, this is really fun and pretty cool
Now what the fuck else you want, huh?
and pretty edgy. There's some goat dick in
So
there.
wrapped up in his work.
Maybe I should play Dante's Inferno, man.
man.
That was Sledgehammer,
If he
right?
does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I...
Or was it Visceral? It was one of those really good studios, and they did a really good job with it. It was Visceral. Yeah. Man, Visceral's run was impeccable. They made nothing but good games, but they couldn't survive E
got all
EA.
the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey, do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break. You
So
scared
grumpy.
of that alchemist?
So
What
grumpy.
Finding?
What did the Mark of the Dwarves do? I can't remember. Need to kill some more ancients. Oh. Wait, did I find any metal plated anything? Because those stack strength, and I remember going after that set. A higher level than what I've already got, though.
Yeah, check backs.
Yeah. They made nothing but good games up until EA forced them to make Dead Space 3. Yeah, EA just had some really whack expectations for game profitability at that time. I think they backed way off, but man, damage has been done.
Where's your beast of burden?
What do you mean? I ate her. Fat bits of her out just a while ago.
What is wrong with you?
What? Her milk ran dry.
She was your friend.
And she'll be happy I'm so well fed. Shit bricks, boy, you got a real sentimental streak, know that? Don't get yourself confused out there. I'm getting back to it.
Beautiful interaction. Alright, well, onward. Yeah, I don't think I ever heard that dialogue either.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
There's a boat at every dock. Not a problem. But Dead Space has the co-op 3. And it tried its best. It really did.
That way.
To make an entire game where like the most core components of it could be purchased. It was essentially trying to merge what is often mobile monetization of like paying for a flat resource that then funds game activities.
Very well. There was a tale of a frog.
It's like a AAA experience.
His pond had dried up, so the frog and his son left to find a new home. They found a well. The son saw the water and made to jump in, but the father stopped him. He saw the well was deep, and once inside, they would not be able to escape if the water dried up again. Wisely, they moved on.
That's it?
Yes.
That's really not a story. If the son jumped in, it would be a story.
Then he would be trapped and starve while the father watched helplessly.
See? That's a story.
Oh man. So smart too to combine open world exploration with narrative delivery. I remember Uncharted did that a bit. Lost Legacy really leaned into it.
Huh?
The water dropped.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that. I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life...
See how this head's looking.
No.
Ooh, it's all scraped up. I don't know if it was like that before. It doesn't look notably more rotted, but I guess I didn't get a super good look at it before. Kind of awkwardly low in frame. Should have activated that portal. I don't think you have to activate them. I think that's just part of the animation. You just can't go to... You can't travel between them yet. What the... Oh. Ooh, one of those is here. So like, yeah, if I want to turn and look at this other guy, Kratos is going to automatically start attacking in that direction. And that's just part of the game. That is nothing that I can do. Using Atreus so well, I always forget to use them. There's a lot in this game I do forget to use. But yeah, you sure got to use all your kit. This game is brutal. I can mess with this yet, can I?
I bet this'll lead out.
Yes, I can. Are you using the summons? I didn't in that fight, no.
Hey, this does more than just
Hey.
those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel room. Should we go visit the fire realm?
Right, I forgot about Muspelheim. Like a whole thing going on there. Isn't that a place where you can like go to farm out gear, basically?
Turn back to Aesir. Guess the gods aren't welcome here. There he is! I hope he remembers us.
Oh, yeah, portal. What was that runestone for? Suspicious. Wave battle arenas. Okay. I never got too far into the item crafting, resource farming aspects of this game. That'll be fun to see just how deep that layer goes.
Interesting.
Or hail Frigg, generous Frigg, who gave the world her brightest light. Young Baldur, gleaming god, pride of the Aesir, Odin's son and heir to Asgard. Long may she protect him, long may he protect us. Hail Baldur the Golden, hail Frigg, beloved of all, hail Odin, all-father. Seems like nobody counted on the Aesir is still around. Seems like nobody who counted on the Aesir is still around. There we go. That he was just too grindy?
How's it going, Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head, anyway. Charlie.
I do really like the combat in this game, so that might not bother me. How many there are.
Keep it up!
Whew. No, I didn't start the playthrough tonight. I was playing it the last couple of days.
I'm ready! Like this! Yes! We got it!
Why Charlie wouldn't want all those Draugr around? Making their noise, clanking and spanking.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Clam. I feel like I've finally acclimated to mouse and keyboard controls.
Upon all who trespass.
Hmm. Dip. You know what? Good idea. Good idea, pause menu. remember what's... This is the way I came from the first time, I think. Now when it's flowing, this game is really unsurpassed. Jesus Christ, though. Holy cow. Let me stop moving for a second. Let Twitch's compression try to catch up to this. Absolutely beautiful. I'm actually going to use the restroom, but I'm going to leave it on this for a minute. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I take it back. I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer. It's getting late. But, I'll probably watch the rest of this cutscene. And then call it a night there. How many hours have you been playing? Good question. I don't know if this... Let me see if it has... Do you reckon it has playtimes listed somewhere? Boy, that would be a trip. It's on... I don't know if the Epic Game Store lists that yet. It may not be a feature that's on the launcher.
Read it.
Sir!
Probably on save file info. Is that the time of the save or the time on the save file? Oh, I think that's playtime. Okay, 22 hours? No, that doesn't feel right. That can't be. It's just an hour off. No, it's not. Never mind. That's correct. Yeah, that's just the save file. Oh, it does on Epic? Okay.
Death to the Raven God, Lord of the Hang.
Alright. Wait, did we wake up yet? Oh, that's nice. I was hoping that the moves that make him twirl the axe would like fill up the debuff meter super fast and apply apply frost, but it doesn't seem to work that way. That would give those moves some special utility.
Here, boy.
I know those runes. That's Vinder. Wind. Must be for that sand bowl down there.
I don't think it... Where would it show you on Epic? I don't know. There's not really like a... I guess there's a store page? Did I not see it? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Time played, 19 hours. I thought that was install size. My brain like automatically filtered it out. Yeah, it is right there.
What does it say?
Falcon, hawk, and turtle dove. Swim aloft in oceans above. Ah, wind. Vinder. Look what it did!
Not bad. Mr. Raven. Ooh. Go back and get it. Thank you. Oh. Runic Summon. That seems real nice. It's like stuns the whole room. Okay with that. Alright, let me go find this bird that I missed. Somewhere. Bird mystery. Yeah, I played this on PS4 already. And absolutely loved it there, but oh my gosh. Is it just a revelation on PC? Huh? Thank you for the call out. Appreciate that. Leveled up all the way, does hella damage too. Ooh. Yeah, AoE, man. AoE is just the thing that I need. I'm slowly getting some better tools, but crowd control is a real challenge at this point in the game. Yeah, this area looks so nice. It is dreamlike. It's also like, I guess you are doing combat encounters here, but they do make it definitely like a come down in terms of combat intensity. And this is partially what I mean. I feel like this is somewhat underserved by Twitch's bitrate, is you really don't get to see how soft all the light rays and shadows are, because it's kind of blocky and chunky and fuzzy through Twitch compression. But still, the color balancing or just the colors used in general are just so good. Ugh. Just a visual treat. Like, it's so gorgeous, and there's so much great art in it. And then the combat's also superb.
It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what...
Planning on playing New Game Plus for the better armor once you finish. Can you not get everything in one run of the game?
Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
Oops.
These arrows are dangerous and wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Oh, they added some higher levels for New Game Plus and some bonus stuff here and there.
Take him to the table. Himmelen. It's been a long time since
How do you get the best bitrate?
Magic.
Stream on YouTube.
Hold him there. Let's have a look.
Mixer had a pretty high bitrate when I
Well.
was around.
Thankfully, his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Brush some bugs in there.
Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
It worked!
Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either?
Why did she have multiple cups out?
Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath
Maybe
of
she just
Odin
doesn't
won't be
clean up
far
that often.
behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once, yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But...
Now.
You're welcome.
Got a temper.
Why did you do that?
Sore spot with gods, I
Trust
guess.
her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
That's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Alright, I absolutely have to go do that. Do that scene at least. Talking to Jormungandr is always a delight. How do you feel about the sequel having a different director? I don't know. I don't mind it. I think games are a collaboration from so many different experts in their field that each individual game has its own sort of unique qualities born out of it. So even if it was the same director, like if it were didn't you have to pee a little bit? But I really want to see the next scene, and then I'll wrap up the stream and let it rip. If it had like 100% the same sort of complete directorial staff, like same audio, same graphics, then it would like be interesting to think about comparing them. But I don't know. There's just so much time that passes and so many people that work on games and infuse them with their art and their spirit that merely swapping directors, it can mean a lot, but
He claims nothing harms him.
I don't,
Baldur is blessed with
I guess I don't expect any amount of creative permanence
Boasting of a god. Everyone has.
when it's just the director.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Oh, Jet Cougar. Yeah, I think you have to put cam on the end of that. There it is. You got it. I want to go talk to Sneck.
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Yeah, honestly, like, since Cory Barlog directed this, he can make something else. It's fine. I don't know that there's necessary. This doesn't leave me wanting. You know, nothing about this execution of this idea, aside from just wishing there were more of exactly this. It doesn't leave me feeling like there were a whole lot of ambitions unobtained. That doesn't mean that Barlog or the team might not have had more ambitions. They're making another one after all. But merely playing this doesn't make me crave, doesn't leave me wanting tons more of this particular vision. If anything, I would like that talent to go and make a new thing and see what that is. Every talented producer, director, whatever, only has
Speak to the serpent.
so many projects in their lifetime that they can do.
Point of the bridge.
I could be ashamed to spend that iterating on the same concept or making the same sort of game over and over. Oh, the voice actor's changing too? That's it. Well, I want to say that's a shame, but I've seen in the past when talent changes and it totally doesn't make the product worse, because I don't want to make it sound like.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
I feel like talent changes have largely worked out. If that makes any sense. I don't mind having a little bit of faith in Snack. Alright. Oh, and this one versus the older ones. Oh, okay. Oh, I prefer it vastly. But I mean, that's not the old voice acting's fault. It's just a different treatment of the character. I just prefer this one. And there's a lot more talking to be done with a lot more emotional depth in 2018's God of War than the older games required. So comparing them is, I don't know. It's the same characters, so comparisons are unavoidable, but they're different games at different scales.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck. Oh, ha ha ha. Mimir and Mimir.
Yeah, he called Thor fat.
He
Yep.
remembers me.
You can't really see Thor's full body, but he's pretty thick in the previous shot of him, so...
No.
The reactions to his depiction in Ragnarok didn't make any sense to me at all. It was just people who weren't paying attention, and especially weren't, like, taking the tonal cues from 2018.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Ooh. Alright, well that was pretty sick. Also, I appreciate how this game, when it does its like cinematic moments, they're not all high intensity action. Sometimes it has these grand scale moments too. So wonderful. World Serpent spans all the waters of Midgard, maybe the only one big enough to beat Thor. I still can't believe we met him. Now that I've heard Mimir talk to Jormungandr in his ancient tongue, I wonder if I can figure out how to do it. Oh. In the actual IRL lore, Thor beats a king of giants in a drinking contest with a never-ending horn of alcohol. That sounds like a fun story to tell. And then Thor drank all the mead in the world. It just sounds fun sitting around a campfire fantasizing about a horn of unending booze. Alright. Well, I think we're done for tonight, sitting around this campfire, warming ourselves with the glow of video games. It's getting late. I still haven't eaten dinner or used the restroom, so I'm gonna go do both of those things. But a good day in the video game fields today. I finished Ace Combat 2, excuse me. Gave it away to some lucky person on the internet, and then got a little further in God of War. Good times. What are you gonna eat? I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna throw a bunch of stuff from my fridge into a pan and then make it hot and put it in me. Sounds like a plan. I should be back tomorrow streaming, as far as I know. I think Steph's coming back tomorrow, so I'm definitely gonna pick her up from the airport and spend some time with her. But I should have some time for internet streaming apart from that. Well, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for the raid again. What a show. Oh, Lord Huar, thank you for the sub. Sorry I missed that. Thank you for the conversation and the cheers and subs and IRL lore. Appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody.